Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be working on my theme for July 2021. I did my best to try to create an easy theme this month because my last couple of months have been very color heavy, very drawing heavy, and they took a long while to do and a lot of planning. So I just tried to doodle some really easy stuff, planned it out, the night before I filmed, sketched everything out, tested pens, different pens and markers, and decided to go with these paint pens. And yeah, that didn't go great. As you can see by all of my scribbling here, I'm constantly trying to get more paint to come out of the pen. So yeah, I also took a paintbrush, as you see here, to spread some of the paint around, and I skip over a lot of it for you because it did actually end up taking me I think I had an hour or so's worth of footage for this, just waiting for stuff to dry and trying to get the paint out of the pen. However, that being said, I love this theme. I love it so much. Oh, it's so cute. I love the black and white. I love the stars and the moon and the sun. Oh, I love it so much. I'm sorry. I'm getting really excited just thinking about it. Just wait until you get to the other pages, because despite all of the issues that I had with just the black paint pen, the white one was fine. But despite that, such a cute theme. So excited. So this is the first page. Just a cute little black cloud, white stars, I'm doing a similar thing on this second page where I do my 2-page calendar layout. So everywhere that there's a black cloud, anything else within it pretty much is going to be white. So on the first page, I did the black cloud through half of the word July. So the bottom half of the whole word was white. I just thought it looked really cool. I'm going to do a cloud across the bottom of this as well, and then in the black spaces there's a white moon and stars, and then in the white spaces there's a black sun. But yeah, I had the same problem on this page with the paint pen as well, but don't worry, I get smarter as we go through this. So I'm doing a 2-page spread for this because it's summer and I'm really hoping I'm gonna have lots of stuff to do. Yeah, because I'm just excited to get out of the house. Who isn't? Well, alright, to be fair, I do like to stay in my house a lot because I'm just trying to get my money's worth and I love hanging out with my dog and my cat, but I do want to get out and do some stuff. Go to the beach. I don't know, hang out with friends, maybe go to karaoke again. I'm not sure how I feel about holding that microphone, but I'm sure they'll have plans in place for things. So I also did black spots, or black dots rather, for the days of the month, and I'm gonna write over them with a white paint pen or a white gel pen. And then the spots where the cloud is behind the calendar, I'm just going to write the numbers. I would do white circles, but that wouldn't make sense because it's white paper and it would just be white. That would just be an extra step for me. But I'm just trying to kind of do opposite things. I don't know. I think it looks really cool. Tell me after you watch this, go to my comment section, tell me how you feel about it. I'm pretty obsessed, to be honest. I can't wait to write in it. I skipped over a lot of the painting of that. You didn't need to see me struggle like that. I pulled the paintbrush out again and spread the paint around. It also helps with texture to do it with the paintbrush rather than just streak after streak of the paint pen. Also, these are just paint pens that I bought, I think, at Craft Warehouse, if you have one of those near you. I believe I got a 16-pack for $12.88 or something. And I know I struggled with the black one on this, but I've done little canvas paintings and stuff with these before and not had a problem, so I'm not really sure. It might have been that I had a fan going because it was warm, and I was hoping it would help dry the paint, but I think it may have been drying it too fast, and that maybe that was part of my problem. Anyways, I'm going in with the Signo Uniball white gel pen, which I have a bunch of white gel pens, and that's the one that works the best for me for this kind of stuff. So that's the one I use. And then I'm going in with a Micron 03 for the other numbers. And now I'm going in and adding little dots and other star-like things. Just to add a little something in there, adding some extra detail with the gel pen again, and just really trying to make it like a cute night sky. And I'm just gonna do another layer of white over the little mess up in the corner and the little moon, because they're paint pens and sometimes you gotta do layers. My next 2-page spread is my YouTube planning and my trackers, which I'm just doing social ones for this month. So I started to go in with the paint pen again, and I think I skip ahead here and I just start using regular acrylic paint, which is still water-based, so it's fine. It doesn't go through the pages. Plus, I have an Archer and Olive journal, so the pages are really thick. But I kind of still liked using the paint pen to outline stuff with, just to give it a little bit better, a sharper edge. At least I tried. But for this big space, I was like, there's no way I'm trying to do this with the paint pen again. Let's just get a paintbrush and just go in. I also forgot to mention that I did grab a piece of scrap paper that I had cut out of the book at some point, or out of my other book at some point, and I'm using it to sort of keep myself from accidentally painting on the other pages or on my brand new desk. Although at one point I was shaking the paint pen and it sort of exploded a little bit and made a big old mess on my desk. But I did manage to get it off, so yay! I kind of like the way that acrylic paint dries onto the page. It has this almost velvet look to it and this kind of like chalky texture. I don't know. I like it. It's a vibe. So down here at the bottom, what I'm trying to paint around, there's 3 moons. There's like a waxing, a waning, and a full moon. And I'm just trying to make the later process a little bit easier on myself, because I'm going to go over it with a white paint pen, but at least this way I probably only have to do 1 layer instead of 2 to 3 layers of paint. Okay, so after letting that dry, I'm going up to do my titles and all of my trackers and stuff like that. So for the YouTube one, it's the same one I've been doing for a few months now. I just split the page into 6, and that way I can plan out 4 videos for the month, and then I have 2 extra boxes at the bottom, and one of them I usually use for idea themes for the next month, and then the other one I use for ideas for more videos for the next month. And then on my trackers, it's just socials, like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. Just so that I know that I'm not always the greatest with posting. I try, but I do, work multiple jobs. So it gets a little hard sometimes. But I like to try to at least mark off when I'm doing it. I try to at least post things once a week. I probably should use one as a TikTok tracker. And then I'm putting suns at the top because the top half of the page is white, so that's where I put the suns. And then on the YouTube tracking page, I'm finishing the lines out in white. It does come out crooked, but like honestly, I don't really care. I still like the way it looks. And then I did the same with the line on the other side. The problem is that I obviously painted over all of the dots, so I had no dots to follow to make a straight line. Whoops. Now I'm going in and doing the white paint over the moons, and then I'm going to go in and add the same kind of detail that I've been doing on the other pages, the little stars and stuff, on the rest of the cloud. Excluding some of the cloud that's in the boxes because I kind of need to use those boxes for tracking, so I don't want to fill them up with stars. At some point, I think I was like, oh, maybe I put too many. I can't even use this whole box to write in, but I don't care. More stars. I need them all. They're beautiful. Always check to make sure they're dry. And then I decided to take the scrap piece of paper and just put it over it and fold it so that I wouldn't smudge it. But I just wanted to move on to the next pages. So the next pages are my faves and memory pages. Yes, I'm bringing back the two because with activities and things to do, hopefully there will be pictures that I can place on the page. There hasn't been a lot of that going on, so I haven't needed, the full pages for it, but I'm hoping to make some memories now. I'm doing the same cloud through half of the word thing, stars, moons. I mean, maybe it's redundant. I don't care. I really love it. I think it's so cute. I don't even care that I messed up on things or that the pen was being feisty with me. I just think it's so cute. Shortly, my phone will die, and yeah. Now I had to take like an hour break to charge my phone so I could finish filming. So back we are. I'm going back into using paint to fill in the clouds. And then I'll go back in and with the white paint pen and do the stars and the moon and stuff. Okay, that took a surprisingly long time. Waited for it to dry, and then now I'm going in with the white paint pen again to do the bottom half of the letters and the moons and the stars and cute accents. Speaking of cute accents, how do you like my new setup? Do you like the little lights and flowers? I also have a little incense burner there that has a moon and a star on it. Just thought that would be cute for the video. Goes with the theme. I already had it because I have an obsession with stars and moons. Also, if I may suggest, when you're using paint pens, to keep a rag nearby so that sometimes you get a little like buildup on it, or when you're covering one color with another color, there may be a little like smudge. Like I got a little of the black paint pen on the tip of the white one, so just keep a rag nearby to clean it off with. Now I'm going back in with the Signo gel pen to add the little other star things, different star shapes. They're like little X's. And then I'm trying to just smooth out the circle of the sun with Pigma pen. Then I'm doing the same technique of folding a scrap paper to keep it from smudging. And now we're finally on the first week layout, which the month starts on a Thursday, so I only need 3 day spaces for this, so that's all you're getting. But trust me, this comes out really cute too. I just surprised myself with this one. Every time something comes out not terrible, I'm like, oh, it's a fluke. And then I'm like, at what point am I going to agree that maybe I'm not terrible at things? Everything's just a fluke. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting a scalloped edge on the middle page, like a Dutch door thing. And now I'm tracing that edge because I'm going to color the edges of the 2 main pages black and do the stars in that. But I'm not doing it to the middle page. You'll see what I mean. I'm not always super great at explaining things, but I do my best, guys. I do my best. So I'm going back in with the paint pen and tracing over the lines that I just drew when I was tracing the Dutch door, because I want them to match perfectly. That's why I did that. I don't think I said that, but yeah. You'll see what I mean when it's done. It's really cute. And now I'm going back in with the paint and the brush, and I'm gonna fill the edges with black paint before I go back in and do some detailing. I also grabbed a slightly smaller and still angled brush because this was a smaller space I was going to be painting in. You know, I'm thinking as I do this that last year for July I also did a black and white theme, but I did like black and white stripes, and then I did hot pink flamingos and writing that kind of looked like a neon sign almost. Or I tried to make it look like a neon sign because I have a little neon flamingo light on my porch, and I have a little bit of a thing with flamingos. Just for my patio though, not inside my house, just for my patio. I also have a stand-up flamingo. His name is Frank. If you want to see that, you'll have to look through my yearly flip through because I did film a video for it, but the frames per second were off and it made the whole video like just unwatchable. It was so shaky and unfocused. I was very upset because I really liked that theme. I really like black and white with like a pop of color, no color, I don't know. I used to think that I would buy a house and every room would be black and white with one pop of color. Like, you know, the kitchen, black and white with red. And then, but not really red, because actually I don't really like red. But like the living room, black and white with green, the bedroom, black and white with purple. Maybe I'll still do that. I don't know. I haven't bought a house. Time's not over for me. I'm only 34. I mean, what? I'm 26. I'm still young and in my prime. Don't worry. Don't come for me. I know I'm not old. I'm just older than a lot of other YouTubers. Anyways, now I'm going in with the white paint pen and eventually the white gel pen, and I'm gonna add the same cute detailing I've been doing this whole time because I love it. But do you see how the Dutch door will move between them flawlessly because it matches on both sides? Like, I think it looks really cool. And even cooler than that, wait until you see what I do for the days. Stay tuned. It's just coming in a couple of seconds. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. Okay, so for the days, I drew clouds. They're small. I could have made them bigger. It's fine. What really shocked me is that each one came out really cute, and also I was making this up as I went. When I sat down to do this part, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just did it. And I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm really surprised that it came out cute, and I love it. So I hope you guys like it too. So I'm making 4 clouds because that's what fits. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then there's one for like to-do or notes or whatever. And yeah, that's the end of this month. I'm not doing any more days for you here because those are the first few days of the month, and I only ever do one weekly layout. Oh, I'm also going behind here and doing stars in black this time because there's so much white on this page, and I just wanted to add more detailing because it's cute. Anyways, yeah, I hope you really like this theme. I love it. I know I've said that a lot during this video. It's because I feel it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Here's the final flip through. You can see it all dried. It didn't go through the pages at all. The paint came out fine. Yes, I will go through and erase that pencil. What else? Tell me in the comments how you feel about it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!